My name is Elizabeth Nyambaju, and I'm happy to have you all in this session. And our session is about building effective communication in the online environment. I will allow all of us to introduce ourselves, and then we can dive into the discussion very well. So we'll do alphabetical order. You introduce yourself, just say your name, that's it. Or what you're doing here. No, just your name, really. It's enough. Alphabetical order. We start with H.
I can go first. It's all right.
Okay. I think someone has noise in their background. Maybe you can tell the people around you to keep it muted or something. All right. That was Jonathan. The next person.
Hi, my name is Hilda.
Nice meeting you, Hilda. Thank you for joining. And then we have, I think, J, another J. We have another J.
Good afternoon. My name is Joanna. Happy to be here.
Thank you, Joanna, for joining. S and T, which comes first? S. Stella, are you there?
Yes, good evening, Tim.
Okay.
And Trina,
Tracy, are you
good
there?
to be here.
Thank you.
Hi, my
Stella.
name is Tracy. Nice
Okay.
meeting you all virtually.
Thank you for attending. So before we can start, we shall just set the ground rules, and there'll be just a few of them. We'll just make sure that just in case you are, just in case you want to say something, you can use the chat room, you can raise your hand, and yeah, so we'll go in that order. I'll go through the session, and then we'll have the questions also after. All right, let me share my screen, and then we can briefly go through our session. Can you see my screen? Okay, just confirm to me if you can see my screen. Someone can say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so before we can start, I just want to ask you, maybe you can type and just share one word on how you feel about online teamwork. What's been your experience? And then we can just go through that. Yeah. So type, and then I can be able to read that out. Okay, Tracy says it's swift. Joanna says it's conducive. Oh, Jonathan says it feels exciting. All right. Thank you so much for your submissions. Hilda says it's a time saver. Okay. And then Stella says it's accommodative. All right. Thank you all for those submissions. Okay, let me share my screen again. All right, thank you so much for those. So we are saying today we're going to talk about building effective team communication in the online environment. And what are the objectives for this session? By the end of this session, this very short session, you'll have explored building effective team communication in the online environment. Okay, so for starters, do you want to okay, let's just go through it. The online team communication, so it refers to the process of sharing information, ideas, feedback among team members and using digital tools. So before we can really go into it, we're going to do breakout rooms for you guys to discuss what are the online tools that you have used Like you just give me examples of the online tools you have used in your day-to-day. Yeah, let me just put this in the chat room. Let me type in your groups. Share. Online tools, yes. Okay, then you'll have a secretary to pretty much just briefly in 1 minute, and then you share with us what you have discussed. Okay. We are 5, we are 6 actually. Okay. All right. Hi, Stella.
Yes, sis.
How are you? You're going to be the chairperson.
Hey,
I
I've
didn't even
not
set
gotten a
the time.
group.
Let me add you to see. No, we can be together. It's okay. Okay. Which online platforms do you know?
Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
Zoom, Google Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still have enough time.
Then there is what else? There's Meet, Google Meet.
Okay. So you're going to say those ones. I'm going to close the group, close rooms.
Okay.
We come
Okay.
back. Okay. I think all of us are back, right? No. I don't see Hilda. Okay, they're back. I don't see Tracy. Tracy's back.
I'm back.
Okay. In your groups, who are your secretaries? Just briefly, 1 minute, not even a minute, just share the tools that you know or that you've used before. Stella, we can start with your group.
In our group, we come up with tools like Google Meet, have email chat, we have Zoom. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Stella. Jonathan, who is your secretary?
It was me.
Sorry?
Are you getting me? Are you able to
Yes,
get
I
me?
can.
Yeah, I'm the secretary myself.
Okay.
So some of the online tools I have with me, one of them also was email, and there was a pilot.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hilda,
Welcome.
which group are you in?
Group 3.
Were you with
So-
Jonathan?
Tracy.
Okay, so you must be the chairperson.
Yes. So we'll share the tools, the conferencing tools that we've used. We had WebEx and a free conference call. It's FCC.
Very advanced.
Yeah, because I know people will mention the common tools that we have used. Yeah, but also there is, we've used Figma. That's for designers to collaborate on a particular design. Yeah, and be able to communicate as well on changes to make. Yeah, that was it from our group.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you've all learned the various digital tools or online tools. So Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Slack, even those that you've mentioned. All right. So while we communicate online, there are certain concepts we look at. We look at clarity, we look at active listening, inclusiveness, and psychological safety. So without these, then you're not communicating, but those are some of the things. So me, myself, in my role as an HR, what do I do to foster inclusive communication? This wheel here will show you that I have to create awareness, understand my audience, highlight inclusive language, and then also include leaders, employees when I want, then also learn what matters most for employees. I need to also develop a training program and also lead by example, and also make sure I create a positive space. And that way I can foster inclusive communication. Okay, so what are some of the obstacles? I am going to do a poll. Let me just go back, and then you write down in the poll. I just do a poll question, and then you select, or you tell me what are those obstacles that you have, faced, or you just rank, and then we can just vaguely go through, not vaguely, but just nicely go through them. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, and then I'll have that. So the poll question says, what are the obstacles you have encountered towards the success of online team communication? Okay, and the first option is, we are looking at confusion in messages. And the second one is digital distractions. And the third one is technological overload. And the other is physical engagement. Okay, so you're going to choose multiple answers, and that way you will just go through what you've answered. Okay. Just check your chat box. You'll be able to see that. Check in the chat room, and then you can be able to score. We have 1 minute to do that, and then we can go through them. Okay, we have 3 responses. Had the rest of the team members, could you please respond? Okay. I have 4 who had not responded. All right. From the poll shows that in the obstacles that we are seeing, people are saying there's confusion in messages, there's digital distractions, technological overload, and then someone is also saying there's physical engagement, which I don't know if you can have it online. Maybe they'll explain why they answered that. But thank you so much. Let's just look at it in full of what that looks like. Okay, so the obstacles to the success of online team communication. These are the things, much as there's advantages of online communication, there's also the disadvantages, all the obstacles that diminish its effectiveness. We have digital distractions, we have lack of engagement, technology overload, and then we also have, those other things that you might know that you have mentioned, the distractions, and there's no engagement. Yeah. So we are saying that how do we build, what's the distractions? How do we build the strategy? What strategies do we use to make sure we build the online communication? We can promote transparency and organization. We can encourage positive listening and feedback. And then we also have to foster trust, or the purpose of trust and team culture. That way, once all these are in place, we're able to build online communication, and that's being very effective. And then there's also emotional intelligence and its significance. So we're saying emotional intelligence, it is the capacity to identify, interpret, and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotions of others. So you make sure that you know what's happening around you. And that way you're able to know if you're communicating well or someone is understanding or they're in good health to be able to communicate online. Okay, and then we need to also learn how to strike a balance between professionalism and informality. So you need to know what kind of environment you're in. That way you're able to handle and just build the communication across. Yes, so that's the end of our presentation. I would like to ask for maybe who has understood, just take me through what you've learned. Briefly in 1 minute, who wants to tell us what they have learned? I will randomly choose. Tracy, what have you learned?
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I have learned that sometimes.
Are you muted? Sometimes, yes. I think Tracy has a network issue. Hilda, do you want to share what you've learned? Oh, she's dropped off. She's going to come back.
Yes. So I think it's a network, but what I've learned from today is especially with the obstacles that we face with online team communication, the path that we have technological overload. I know about digital overload, but now this is quite a different dynamic added to it, which I think is still the same thing, where we are overwhelmed by technology. We are probably switching between apps. So we don't know exactly what app works for us, and because of that, it's like you're filled with stress or an overload of all these technical tools to use. So it's an addition to what I already knew. So it's something new for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Hilda. Thank you very much. Maybe also I'd want to hear some feedback from you from the session, just one person, and then I can give you your homework or your takeaway, your homework that we shall get another time when we come back to the class and look at. Yes, Tracy?
Sorry, I have a question regarding technological digital distractions, on how I can navigate that challenge. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tracy. So you can overcome digital distractions by opening one tab at a time. Don't have too much going on your PC. So you open one tab and just look at that. Don't have your WhatsApp on your email. So just make sure that you're in the same place to just help you. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that answers you. And yes. Okay. And then the homework we'll have, you will give us, or maybe you'll come back with the key concepts of online communication, build on them, come with an essay of 2 pages, and then we'll start from there. So have you understood the homework?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate, and I would like to wish you a good evening as of now. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the session today.
You're welcome.